Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Mihani, Commerce Wali student at Hana School One and Academy Bechet. So today I am going to present my review on the direct stock, what makes an idea valuable. The talk focuses on a very interesting question, what makes an idea valuable, powerful and capable of creating an impact. We all have ideas. Sometimes an idea comes to us while we are studying, working, using technology, or simply dealing with a problem in our daily lives. We may think there should be a better way to do this, or why doesn't someone create a solution for this problem? But having an idea is one thing, and turning that idea into something meaningful is completely different. One of the main messages I took from this talk is that an idea alone is not enough. We often believe that successful entrepreneurs or innovators became successful because they had one brilliant idea, but in reality, an idea is only the starting point. But what happens after the idea is what really matters. A person can have a great idea but never act on it. Another person may have a simple idea but work on it constantly, improve it, test it, and eventually turn it into something successful. So the real question is not only is my idea good, the better question is what can I do with this idea? This is one of the strongest lessons I took from Nabil Kadir's talk. Another important point is the connection between ideas and problems. Many successful ideas begins with a problem. When we notice something that is difficult, expensive, slow, or inconvenient, we have an opportunity to think of a better solution. For example, if students struggle to find educational resources, someone may create a platform that makes learning easier. If people find it difficult to communicate with a particular service, someone may develop a simple digital solution. This shows us that problems are not always negative. Sometimes a problem can become the starting point of an opportunity. I also really like the entrepreneurial perspective of the talk. Entrepreneurship is not simply about starting a business or making money. At its core, entrepreneurship is about creating value. If your idea solves a real problem, helps people, saves time, reduces costs, or makes life easier, then your idea has the potential to create value. And this is something students can learn from as well. We sometimes think that entrepreneurship is only for business professionals or people with a lot of money and resources, but I believe that entrepreneurship starts with the mindset. It starts when you begin asking questions. Why is this done this way? Can it be done better? Can I solve this problem? Can I try something to useful? These questions can lead to ideas. However, having an idea also requires courage. One of the biggest challenges people face is the fear of failure. We may have an idea but hesitate to share it because we are afraid that people will laugh at us, criticize us, or tell us that it will never work. Sometimes we are afraid of failures even before we have started. But failures is actually an important part of the learning process. If you try something and it doesn't work, you have learned something. You can understand what went wrong, make changes, and try again. In this way, failure does not necessarily mean the end of an idea. Sometimes failure is simply feedback. This is very valuable lesson, especially for young people. And another thing I found interesting is that an idea does not have to be completely new to be valuable. Sometimes innovation means creating something completely new, but sometimes it means asking an existing idea and improving it. You can make something faster, you can make it cheaper, you can make it easier to use, you can make it available to more people. So we should not stop ourselves by thinking someone has already done this. Instead, we should ask, how can I do it better? The change in thinking can make a huge difference. The talk also made me think about the importance of action. Many of us have dreams and ideas, but we keep waiting for the perfect time. We tell ourselves, I will start when I have enough money, I will start when I have more knowledge, I will start when I have better resources. But the truth is that we may never feel completely ready. Sometimes the best way to learn is simply to start small, test your idea, get feedback, learn from your mistakes, improve it, then try again. This process can transform a simple idea into a real project. For me, this is one of the most practical lessons what makes an idea An idea becomes stronger through action, experimentation, and improvement.